Hey, wonderful people, what's going on? Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'll be doing a list of 7 fragrances which are good for upcoming winters. I've been doing this list from this house because there are a few fragrances here, but most of my bottles are still in the old place. So I'll be doing some of the reviews from that place and then I'll upload them together. Time is around 8 p.m. Sorry, 9 p.m. And it's weekend starting. Tomorrow's Friday, it's weekend for Bangladesh. So I do apologize in the beginning. You'll hear some noise from upstairs. I gave up. Hope perhaps I'll leave this house soon. Even though I like this place, it's just the noise level is too much. So I don't stay here anymore because of the noise only. But anyway, you have seen these reviews before on my channel. Check out my individual reviews. I'll let you know very briefly why I picked them here and why they're good for winter. First one is going to be Hugo Boss fragrance called Just Different. Okay, this fragrance is a flanker or the line of Hugo by Hugo Boss, like Hugo Boss Man now. So this one, you have seen me reviewing quite a few, the Hugo by Hugo Boss. That one, I do have Hugo Boss Red somewhere at the back, and many of the other ones I have. I think there's extreme version. So quite a few take on this Hugo Boss Ice and all that. So most of those are good for warmer months, and this is actually kind of also fresh. It has this mint opening, and then also perhaps a little bit of pepper and apple combination, something like that. This is a weird one. This fragrance is actually very long lasting, one of the better performing Hugo Boss fragrances. This one lingers around about 7 to 8 hours. You can easily wear this for daytime, nighttime when the weather is a little bit cold. So if you want a little bit of darkness from Hugo Boss, you can try this. And the opening of the mint is very refreshing as well. So you enjoy both sides, sort of like a fresh, minty appleness and also a little bit of pepper, a little bit of darkness, maybe leather or something like that. This fragrance it's very masculine perfume also. You can wear this for winter if the budget is within $50. Hugo Boss, Just Different. Sorry, my distance from the chair and the bed is a bit far. I don't have any stand here, so I have to reach for the bottle, so you have to see my head every time. Second one I'm going to show you is this old one from Givenchy Gentleman. So this fragrance officially has been discontinued, I think, and they have started now Givenchy Gentleman. After this, there was Givenchy Gentleman only, and then now they have Givenchy Gentleman line, different lines. So this one is an old school of 70s fragrance, okay? This one is a very powerful, power-packed, powerhouse sort of fragrance with the leather, a little bit of honey, a lot of notes from back in the days. You assume, like, if you know fragrances like Kuros, Oscar de la Renta, Pour Louis, or something like Ted Lapidus Purom, like Boss Number One. This is close to those fragrances and very long lasting as well. But this fragrance does not smell that good in warmer setup. In winter, it smells very nice. So if you have a mature nose or mature taste, you can try this Givenchy Gentleman 1970s version. Okay. Before this, there's another version of this place, or this neck was silver. Okay, that one I think Dan Norton has it. So that one is a vintage. If you can get the vintage, always vintage is better. But this is also not so bad after all. Okay. So hold on. Yeah, the air conditioning is a little bit warm. I forgot to set it to 22. It was 24, so it was getting a bit warmer here. So the third fragrance, I'm going all according to price point basically, because one fragrance is a little bit more than expensive than other, but you can get this under different price point at discounters. But here you go. The third one I'm going to show you is Nuit Eau de Parfum by Issey Miyake. This is one of my favorite fragrance house. Okay, and I like Issey Miyake when not many people mention them. Only a handful of reviewers who know this house, understand this house. So only L'Eau d'Essai is known, and maybe L'Eau d'Essai Sport or Summer Flankers. But these ones, no one talks about. I do have quite a few. I have, I think, one here. Where did I keep it? Like Bois de Bois Arctic. Yeah, that one. And I have a few more. I have at the back some more. So Polaris, Pulse of the Night. Also, I have. This side is what Noir Ombre, quite a few fragrances, but this one is a very nice dark leather smoky fragrance. Okay, not for everybody though. If you are a fan of John Barbato's or Barbato's Dark Rebel, this is like a performer version of those. Doesn't project as much because it's a puffer, but it lasts a very long time and you can smell it on the. If you're especially wearing a leather jacket, black leather jacket, try this fragrance in winter. I really like this. Very masculine niche kind of a scent. Nuit Eau Parfum by Issey Miyake. Now last four, I'm going to show you this fragrance from House of Jean Paul. It's on the sweeter side, kind of like a tropical fresh, and very sweet. If you know Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Beau, this is the older brother of it, Le Beau Le Parfum. So this one's Jean-Paul is releasing a lot of this tropical type of fragrance, like something garden, paradise garden. I haven't tried that. And they have Le Mal Elixir, Le Mal Le Parfum, many releases, or also the summer releases. This one for me is a perfect cold weather scent. It has very good potency. Longevity wise is very, very good. It is equivalent to somewhat Elixir and Le Parfum. So even though there's a kind of like coconutty, tropical, fruity vibe from this, I would say try this fragrance in like a colder month. I think this will really project a lot, last a very long time. It's more even present than the Nuit Issey. Reason being, this one, Jean-Paul Gaultier, you guys know it performs, it projects. So performance-wise, Jean-Paul and Versace, they really give you value for money. So Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Beau Le Parfum, definitely check it out. Next one is one of my expensive designer fragrances, and I think it's worth the money if you can get it under $110, $120, which is Armani Eau de Parfum. Okay, this one is one of my best fragrances next to Dior Homme Intense, Chanel Air Homme Sport Eau Extreme, or Bulgari Man in Black. If you know all my top 10 designers, this one perhaps is very close to those in terms of quality, longevity. This one is a modern day Armani Code. They added iris note to the original code. Code was basically a tonka, kind of like a dreamy tobacco kind of fragrance with kind of like a powdery dry down. This one is more balanced and more polished and definitely more modern. And I really enjoy the magnetic cap of it. Different bottles have different specialty. This fragrance is very, very beautiful. Man, the bug problem really getting serious. It's like my door is closed, but they're somehow getting in on from top of the door. Somewhere there's a hole or something. Anyway, so yeah, Armani Eau de Parfum. This is good. I think in colder months, this is going to do the best, you know, in terms of performance. Like if you want longevity, projection, or people to be able to smelling you or compliment you, like this is the kind of time you can wear this. And I think this is one of the most handsome smelling designer fragrance of all time. Armani Eau de Parfum. Very expensive, definitely, but check if you can get a sample or a decant. Okay. So number two and number one, the two of the most expensive ones here. This is even more expensive than Armani Code. This is old fragrance from Tom Ford, Black Orchid, and this is the Black Orchid EDP. I have to mention because there are two versions, EDT and EDP. To my knowledge, if there are more, I do not know. But Black Orchid, it's not a new fragrance. It's a very old fragrance. This is Tom Ford's fantasy of the orchid blooming at night or dark florals. You know, he wanted to make a fragrance, and they have a whole video how they came about with this name, the process, and the fragrance. Okay, even though this is in the designer side or more affordable side, this one is one of their pride. You know, like Tom Ford really is proud of his creation, and you see him talking about this one, I think, in some videos. So Black Orchid performance is just nothing to say. Only the next one beats this one in performance, even not by far. Okay, but Black Orchid, it gives you that truffle, chocolatey, dark. Sometimes I feel leather. If you like fragrance like Angel Man by Thierry Mugler, okay, this is definitely worthy of checking out. So this was released for women, like female-oriented market. But once this one was released, men definitely love. These are mostly all unisex. Okay, so Black Orchid EDP, definitely a high recommend for winter. So the next one, there is a note of booze in this one, but I forgot which booze this was. But if you see the fragrance, you'll definitely understand why I call this the beast mode ultimate. This is Amouage Overture or Overture. I don't know how you say that, but this is the whiskey or boozy colored juice in a very beautiful bottle of frosted glass. This fragrance, I get so much more spices than am I gonna wear it? Yeah, let me wear it because I can't smell it. I haven't sprayed it in a while. Just one spray rule with this Amouages like Interlude, this Epic. Most of them, they are very dangerous. Like even my favorite, the Royal Tobacco, are up there. Was the other one? That one is Amouage Boundless. Yeah, if you Boundless, you can spray a little bit more, but this one you cannot. I tested this fragrance for 1.5 years full from different shops. I tried different times and I could never understand like, oh, what is this fragrance? Every time one thing was happening, which is on the paper, it would last like 2 to 3 days. Okay, so I know Amouage's quality is good, but not for everybody. You know, some fragrances you cannot just wear them. Okay, they are not built for you. This is one such fragrance, one of the most polarizing perfume. Only above this, I put Perfect Tobacco. Okay, or Royal Tobacco. Sorry, Perfect Tobacco is from Estee Dupont. But this one, man, I can smell it. I don't even have to bring my hand near me. This thing, if you see the shine, this one is potent. Lot of spices. I do not know what kind of spices, but it is overwhelming if you overspray. Okay, so interlude is a baby in front of this, like in terms of how daring this is. So there's a boozy note which picks up, I don't remember, like brandy or whiskey, whatever, like some sort of booze, but mostly you get like a spicy oriental kind of fragrance, which reminds me of kind of Middle East spice bazaar. Okay, there's a fragrance called Nishane Spice Bazaar. This one I find it's similar genre. Okay, man, it's very, very, very spicy. It's like very spicy, animalic. It screams loud, and there are a few other notes. But I think whatever is in there, this is built for cold weathers. If you really want to wear something in the snow, this will be lovely. Okay, so if you're going for motor sports like snowmobile sport or skiing, jet skiing or something, try this one. Okay, Amouage Overture. I haven't worn this quite a bit because it's full, you can see, but I didn't find any occasion to wear this in summer. Okay, so maybe in November mid, when the cold weather starts, I'll start wearing that. Okay, so there you go, 7 fragrances for winter time. Outing, leather jacket, perhaps you can wear these. I'll put it like leather jacket, night out. What are your favorite winter perfumes? Do let me know in the comment section. I think I'll sign out. I think I'll head back today. I'm not feeling very well since I woke up. I maybe need to have some medication and stuff. Okay, take care and see you soon. Bye bye.